Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining me for this Say Goodbye to 2017, Hello 2018 guided imagery. I'm aiming for this to be under 30 minutes. We'll see how it goes, but it is going to be recorded. The recording will be available right here on this page after this is done. So if for whatever reason you can't stay for the whole time, feel free to just pop in, pop out, and come back to my page, and you will have access to this anytime you want, okay? So first off, I want to thank everyone for following me on Instagram and on this page. I'm going to be doing a giveaway of these two books, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind and Finish. These are really amazing books to help you set your mind in the right space so that 2018 can be amazing. So I'm giving away 10 of these and 10 of these, so 10 copies of each to anybody who follows me on Instagram and also likes this page that you're currently on. I've already applied my Valor, and I'm ready to go, okay? So if you've never done a guided imagery, I just want to kind of do a quick little refresher that'll just take a couple minutes. It's really important to be aware that your thought process is way more powerful than you ever would have known. Okay, so there's 3 laws of the mind. I'm just going to run through them real quick. I'm not even going to really talk about them. If you want more information, you can go to my website, which is Yeh-Garner, all one word.com. So the 3 laws of the mind are: law number 1, every thought creates a physical chemical change. So what we think creates the mood that we're in. It creates the energy around us. Law number 2, you can only think one thing at a time. So a lot of us think the positive, I want this, or I hope that this happens, and then we end it with a but, this, that, and the other, and worst case scenario, and catastrophe kind of thoughts, right? And when we do that, we get in our own way. When we do that kind of ping-ponging thinking, then we're getting in the way of our own goals, because our brain is not going to be able to figure out which one do you want. Do you want the positive thing, or do you desire the not so positive thing? So it's really important to make sure that the thoughts that we're putting in our mind, that we're consciously aware of, are ones that we want, that we desire, that we're choosing for our future, for our life, okay? Third law of the mind is that our thoughts precede our reality. So science has shown this to be true. Quantum physics is all about this. But everything is energy, and our thoughts are little waves of energy that leave our head and come back to us. So if all we're thinking are worried thoughts, doubtful thoughts, worst case scenario kinds of thoughts, then that's all we're going to be attracting, okay? And the reason why guided imagery works so well is because your subconscious mind, that part of your brain that makes sure you're breathing, that makes sure all of your bodily functions are working, is also kind of like the hard drive memory of your brain. And so the hard drive part of your brain is that part that's programmed, pre-programmed, but we're also constantly programming it with new information. But it loves imagery, and it loves imagination, and it loves pictures and that kind of thing. That's why when you go see a movie and you're loving the movie, you don't feel like you've been sitting there for 2 hours. You feel like it's actually happening for real. But if you go to a movie that you hate, it's the longest 2 hours of your life. It's not funny, and you're just like looking around at everybody like, why are you laughing? Why are you crying? Like, this is the dumbest thing ever. If you are engaged in an activity, your brain goes automatically more so into that subconscious mind. So ever drive home and just get into your driveway and not realize how you got there? Like, you were driving clearly, but you didn't really pay attention as much as you probably should have. And so what happened was your conscious mind was thinking about whatever, and your subconscious mind, which is driven home 5 billion times from all different directions, noticed that the conscious mind wasn't paying attention. So then the subconscious mind took over. And it used that programming, that recording of knowing how to get home over and over and over. And it got you home safely without you having to think about it, right? So we go in and out of that state all of the time, where we're so focused on something else that our subconscious mind takes over. And when you're doing a guided imagery, that's essentially what you're doing. You're letting your mind either wander or think about 5 billion other things other than what I'm going to be talking about, or you're letting your mind just relax. And when your conscious mind can get out of the way, that allows your subconscious mind to come forward. And that's really where change is made. We can consciously know what we want to change in our lives, what we desire to change in our lives. But if we're not putting that programming into that hard drive memory, it would basically be like attempting to erase the printout of a paper versus going into the actual program, the document on your computer, and changing and editing. Does that make sense? So we can have all the insight in the world as to what we want, what we desire, what we choose, what we intend for our life. But if it's not programmed into that original document in the computer, then it's not going to fly. It's never going to happen. And so we need to edit and get that original document that's in your hard drive to be the wording that works for you, but also the imagery that works for you, so that your subconscious mind can really embrace it. Okay? So let's get started. I want you to either just sit wherever you are. If you feel more comfortable laying down, feel free to just do whatever you need to do to get as comfortable as you possibly can. And just have the phone by you, or have your computer or laptop on, whatever. You don't have to see me for the rest of this exercise. You just have to hear me. And as we go through the guided imagery, you might kind of find your mind wandering off. That's totally perfectly fine. You might be hanging on to every word that I'm saying. That's totally fine too. But if you find yourself kind of drifting off and feeling like you're kind of almost taking a nap, totally fine. Knowing that that's your conscious mind and body, and that your subconscious mind is always listening. Okay? So just get yourselves comfortable sitting in a really relaxed position with your feet on the ground, your hands in your lap, or laying down on your back, propped up with pillows, whatever. Okay? So just get yourself as comfortable as you want, or as comfortable as you can. And just take some nice cleansing deep breaths in. So taking a nice deep breath in, and I want you to imagine that as you exhale, the top of your head, all the muscles from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes is just melting. And so take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, I want you to just imagine every muscle from the top of your head down to your shoulders, down through your rib cage, relaxing. And just do that exercise a couple of times. Deep breath in, starting at the top of your head, and just relaxing muscle by muscle, body part by body part, releasing and relaxing as you move all the way down to your toes. And just continue to breathe in a nice relaxed way in, and just relaxing deeper and deeper with every breath. Every exhalation, you're just allowing your body to just relax, sinking into the frame of your body, starting from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. So really focus on bringing relaxation to all the muscles in your face, especially the muscles around your eyes. Relaxing your jaw muscles and your cheek muscles. And as you breathe and exhale, just releasing and relaxing your neck and your shoulders, and feel how your shoulders are now sinking into the frame of your body as you just bring that relaxation to your shoulder area. And bring that relaxation down into your arms, all the way down to your fingertips, so that your arms might even feel like they're heavy, or they might feel as if they're light as a feather. But they are completely relaxed. And just continue to bring that relaxation down through your chest and your stomach, down through your back, each vertebra one by one, relaxing and releasing more and more with every breath that you take, every exhalation, you're relaxing more and more. And just continue to bring that relaxation, that really comfortable, yummy feeling of like almost being asleep, down through your hips, down through your legs, all the way through your knees, down through your ankles, all the way down to the tips of your toes. And just continue to breathe and relax and let your conscious mind and body just relax in this space, knowing that wherever your brain takes you is totally perfectly fine, and that your subconscious mind is always listening, okay? So even if you're not consciously aware of what I'm talking about, that's totally okay. Your subconscious mind is listening. So I want you to just leave your conscious mind and body where it is, in that nice relaxed space, and I want you to allow your subconscious mind to come with me on a little journey. And I want you just to picture in front of you a beautiful open field. And out in this open field is a huge, beautiful tree. It's a tree that's got lots of branches, and it's been there for quite a while, but it's a really healthy tree. You can tell that just by looking at it, that when it's springtime, it's just a gorgeous tree with just leaves that would be so full. Right now, because it's winter, it's losing some of its leaves, or it's lost some as well. But it's still this magnificent, gorgeous tree, okay? And I want you to imagine becoming small, becoming microscopic, so small that you can go inside of the tree. And when you go inside of the tree, you notice that there's this sap, this golden, glittery sap that's flowing throughout the tree, that's giving nourishment and energy to all parts of the tree. And this golden, glittery, beautiful sap is flowing freely and easily throughout the entire tree. And because you're microscopic, you're able to just go wherever you need to go in this tree. So I want you to just go down into the roots now and go underneath the ground as your microscopic self, and go deep into the ground and notice all of the roots and how all of the roots are interconnected and intertwined and creating a really strong foundation for this tree. Now, this tree represents you. And remember that your subconscious mind loves imagery, so just let your imagination flow. And if you're having a challenging time picturing the tree, just imagine that you can see it like it's on a TV screen, okay? And whatever way you're experiencing this exercise is totally perfectly fine. It's perfect for you. So this tree represents you, and the years that you've been on the earth have helped this tree grow so strong and so healthy. And you continue to grow each year. So right here, right now, I want you to explore the areas of your tree that grew in the past year, in the year 2017. Maybe you'll notice different parts of your tree where there are little new branches growing in different areas. Maybe you'll notice that there's certain areas where there's more leaves. And just notice all the areas where growth happened in this past year. Wherever they are, whatever the growth that you see, it's healthy, good, positive growth on this tree. And now I want you to notice where things didn't go so well for you in 2017. The places in the tree that are stagnant, that are withered, that because whatever happened in your life wasn't how it was supposed to happen. I want you to just notice all the different areas of your tree that didn't grow well, okay? And because this tree is you, and because we're working with your subconscious mind, the part of your brain that controls all of your bodily functions and the part of your brain that is the hard drive memory, you know that you have the power to do whatever is necessary to get rid of those parts of you that have held you back, that have blocked you, that have become stagnant and withered. So notice that whatever kind of tools that you need are instantly readily available. Okay, so maybe you need a saw, maybe you need some tree clippers, maybe, I don't know what it might be, but whatever tools that you need that you can bring healing to those areas, or maybe even just get rid of those areas, that those tools are readily available. So go ahead and do whatever is necessary so that you can get rid of those stagnant, withered parts of you, the self-doubt, the low self-worth, the lack of confidence, the fears of success, the withering parts of you, the self-limiting thoughts, all of those parts that are holding you back, that kept you from being your highest and best self in 2017. Go ahead and get rid of them in whatever way necessary. And your subconscious mind's easily able to do this work. And it's able to get rid of those blockages to growth so that you can move forward with confidence in the abundance that you deserve. So get every little last bit of those old stagnant parts of you. Great. So remember that your subconscious mind works easily and quickly, and whatever you're experiencing is perfect for you. So I want you now to focus on that beautiful golden glittery sap within your tree. And I want you to really focus and bring that energy, that beautiful golden sap, to the old stagnant withered parts that you've removed, but it needs a little bit of healing in that area. So bring that golden sap, bringing new energy, positive healing energy, positive light to the areas that you've gotten rid of. And now you can see that you're bringing golden loving energy, and that those areas are becoming healthy, strong, and vibrant, and that they're ready to grow new branches and leaves in this new year. This golden, loving energy that you're sending to those areas that you just cleared out is bringing growth to your business, in your skills as a leader, in your ability to follow through and commit, in your ability to be intentional with your life, with your time, with your business, with your family, so that you can easily find time to do all of the things that are important to you. To make self-care and building your business and quality time with friends and family your priority. So see how that beautiful golden glittery energy is bringing that healing to those areas. You're doing great. Now I want you to notice the tree roots again. And I want you to go down into those roots and see how and notice how they're pulsating with the golden energy of the sap, of positivity and abundance. You're sending abundance and positivity to the roots of your tree, the foundation of your tree. Maybe you can even feel the warmth of that golden energy, or even the pulsation of it as you focus on the roots of your tree. And notice how those roots intertwine. All of the learning that you've experienced throughout your life have become new roots and add to the strength of your foundation. So in order to make 2018 the most successful year ahead, you're going to make sure that you're doing lots of personal growth work so that you can become the best version of yourself. Because as you grow, the roots of your tree grow stronger and wider and create an even bigger foundation for you to build upon, allowing you to be open to new opportunities to grow as a person and as a leader. So notice how strong your roots are right here, right now. No matter what kind of wind comes your way, no matter what kind of weather you're exposed to, your tree remains strong and steady. It might sway in the wind, in a really strong wind, but it keeps your tree strong and steady all the time. Your roots are important, and yours are strong and full of that positive, glowing, golden energy that you get from the sun and the universe or God or whatever you believe in. The sun, the universe, God, whatever you believe in, is constantly pouring sunlight, that golden, loving energy into you all the time. So notice now that there's tiny little seedlings growing out of the ground all around the base of your tree. These seedlings grew from seeds released from your tree, and they represent all the opportunities coming your way this year. Notice how there are so many little seedlings all around you, already growing. And if you peek underneath the surface, there's a bunch more ready to sprout in the new year. And as you look around at all these seedlings, you feel a sense of accomplishment, knowing that you helped get them going and growing, that they're only there because you were brave enough to share your knowledge and experiences with them. It's your job to nourish these seedlings and your tree. So go ahead and find some really good organic fertilizer. Spread it all around the ground, being careful to keep those new seedlings upright. Find a watering can or a hose and water the ground so that that fertilizer soaks into the ground. You can feel and see how happy the roots of these seedlings are, and even the roots of your tree. As you see the fertilizer soaking into the roots of the seedlings and your tree. And this fertilizer is the personal growth that you're doing, the love and the gratitude that you're giving to yourself and to all of those new opportunities coming your way. And it's helping the roots of your seedlings grow stronger and deeper into the ground. And you can see them growing stronger and deeper into the ground, intertwining with your existing roots, creating an even stronger foundation for all of you. So notice the sun shining down on your tree and those little seedlings around you. Feel the warmth of the sunlight entering into your branches, bringing more positive energy, more abundance into your life and into all those seedlings around you. So feel the warmth of the sunlight. Notice the golden light pulsating through your tree and through your roots and through all of the seedlings' roots. Your light feeds their light, and vice versa. So feel how good it feels to be supported by your community, by those around you, and by yourself. Notice how good it feels to know that by sharing your gifts and knowledge with others, they've started their own journey towards abundance. And feel how good it feels to know that 2018 is going to be the year you step out of your cocoon and become the beautiful butterfly you were always meant to be, confident in your ability to be a success, and knowing that you are worthy of success. So feel it in every cell of your body and every part of your tree. Make this your reality right here, right now. Feel it and sense it with all of your senses right here, right now. That this is your year where you are confident in your ability to be a success, knowing you're worthy of success. Very good. So I'd like you to repeat just in your head these words. I am worthy. I am abundant in all areas of my life. Great. Now repeat that again and say it with conviction. I am worthy. I am abundant in all areas of my life. So feel it and sense it and make it real. Good. Now, as you live your life in the new year, your subconscious mind is reminded every time you see a tree that you've done this exercise to ensure that 2018 is indeed the year full of abundance and positive growth. Your subconscious mind, that programmed hard drive memory, has accepted all of the imagery and suggestions given to you today as your reality. So every time you see a tree, you're filled with the same wonderful feelings you've created right here, right now. The feelings of confidence in your future being success, of you knowing that you are capable of achieving success, of knowing that you are worthy of success. So each time you see a tree, your subconscious mind is going to be reminded of this exercise, and it'll reignite that motivation and commitment that you have to ensure that you are a success, that you deserve success. So in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. When I say the number 5, you're going to open your eyes feeling so completely refreshed, energized, renewed, ready to make sure that 2018 is the most successful, abundant year of your life so far. And when you open your eyes, you'll know, you'll be so excited for the new year, knowing that you're going to be more mindful, more intentional, more present, more connected, and 100% committed to doing everything necessary to be a success in your life and your business. And only when your subconscious mind's in full agreement that 2018 is your year, the year you live and start living in your highest potential, the year that you achieve your goals and desires with grace and ease, the year that your business grows by incredible numbers. Only when your subconscious mind's ready to fully agree to everything that we've done today do you allow your eyes to open. Okay? But before I start counting, I want you to fast forward the picture in your mind of your tree a few months from now, or maybe even a few years, whatever you choose. So as you look at your tree in the future, you can see how it's grown even bigger, even taller, even more bountiful. There are more branches, the leaves are full, and the trees surrounding your tree, wow, there's so many of them all around you, too many to count, and they're all healthy and strong. These tiny little seedlings have grown into strong, committed, dedicated, sturdy trees. And as you look even more closely, you notice more small seedlings sprinkled in. And instead of it getting more crowded, the land just magically expands. So there's room for all of the existing trees, the new sprouts, and even room for sprouts that haven't even germinated yet. Now I want you to notice that this picture is starting to become smaller as you take a different perspective from farther away. And as you get farther away, you can see a bigger perspective of your tree, of all the trees that started because of you, of all the open land that's available for more opportunities, more trees. But you especially notice the significance of it all of the goodness that you've played a part in. As you look at all that you've helped to create, you feel a wave of happiness wash over you. Feelings of gratitude and humility, feelings of confidence and satisfaction, knowing that you did this. Maybe you even notice some tears of happiness and gratitude welling in the corners of your eyes right here, right now. So go ahead and just look at this bigger picture. Feel that sense of satisfaction, of gratitude, of happiness, knowing that you did this. Your light lit up the rest. Feel it, sense it, make it real right here, right now. Enjoy those feelings however you experience them. You're doing great. It's almost time for this guided imagery to end, for you to come back to the room, knowing that these feelings come back to you, back to the room with you, staying with you today and every day. So I'm going to count from 1 to 5, starting to count now. 1, feeling yourself coming back to the room. 2, taking a nice, refreshing, deep breath in. 3, exhaling that breath. 4, wiggling your fingers and your toes. And that last number is almost here. That last number where when you open your eyes, you'll know that you've programmed into your hard drive memory the success, the abundance, the positive changes for 2018 and your entire future. That last number is almost here. Knowing that when you open your eyes on that last number, your subconscious mind has accepted all of the suggestions given to you today as your reality. So here comes that last number. The number 5. So opening your eyes now, knowing that your subconscious mind has accepted all the suggestions given to you today in this guided imagery exercise as your reality. So go ahead, take a nice big stretch, take a nice big deep breath in, and just feel how good it feels to know that you have now put into your hard drive memory the programming necessary, that you are a success in 2018. You're committed, you have an abundant life full of opportunity for you ahead of you, okay, for 2018. So I'm getting some hearts and stuff, so hopefully that means you guys are coming back to the room. And thank you for joining me. If you have any questions, feel free to comment with them. Feel free to comment with your experiences of this guided imagery in the comment section. I'd love to hear what you guys experience, and check in with me and let me know how things are going, what changes that you notice in the next few weeks, next few months. I can't wait to hear and see all of the positive feedback that I know I'm going to get, because you took this time to do this exercise, to take your power back, to set your intentions for 2018 to be the best year of your life so far. So thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to hearing and reading your comments. Have a great rest of your year, and I look forward to seeing you in 2018. Bye.